Saturday, April 4th. Let's get into this. We have our home gym, so limited equipment, dumbbell, jump rope, pull-up bar. We got 5 rounds for time of a 400-meter run, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, 20 single-arm dumbbell overhead squats. Power snatches, you got to switch hands every rep. And with the overhead squats, athlete can choose how they switch. Up to you. Have fun with that one. Some of the things to think about are scales. We can scale back that run, 300, 200. The weight of those alternating snatches, obviously the lighter you go, the more you'll be able to cycle those. Again, not intended to be too light, but not too heavy. The numbers, definitely something that you should be able to do pretty much unbroken, just with a steady pace working through it. Run should be able to get those shoulders some time to relax and then just hit it again. So 5 rounds for time. Body weight version, we're going to do pretty much the same thing, except we're going to do an odd object. That's going to be a ground to overhead. Then you're going to do 20 odd object squats. Alright, should be pretty straightforward. That's going to be a little on the longer side. You figure just the time it takes to run 5 400s. So you're going to put some miles on. Again, if you don't got a track in your locale, just pick a distance, be consistent. Tell us where you ran. I'd like to hear that. Hey, let's talk about the Firebird versions. Pick the theme of 400-meter runs. Then you're going to do 20 suitcase dumbbell deadlifts, 50-35. So that's 10 each arm. 10 ring dips. Obviously, rings are going to be something that's a little bit of a premium for folks. We're going to come back to those for a scale. You're going to rest 1 minute, and you're going to hit that for 3 rounds. You should be able to hit that a little bit harder than you're hitting that 5-rounder. RX, we're gonna, instead of doing a run, maybe you don't have a good track, or maybe you just can't get out, then you're gonna do 20 single arm dumbbell sumo deadlift high pulls. So that's a wide stance, keeping that dumbbell in the center line and bringing it up to the shoulder blades. Then we're going to do 20 suitcase dumbbell deadlifts. Hold that dumbbell in one hand. You're going to touch the bell to the ground, and then you're going to stand straight up, opening those hips. Remember, with those suitcase deadlifts, we want to try to avoid rotating too much. And that is the hard component of those, is what your body wants to do is to rotate to the side that the weight is on, or counteract the weight by shifting and rotating a little bit. Try and fight against that, keeping that torso straight. But anyways, have fun with those. So the RX, we're going to finish off with 10 object dips. So you could use anything. You could use a bench, a block wall. You can turn those into tricep dips. You can do just a box dip like we do in the gym, where you're coming between. You can scale those to a dip with having your feet on the ground. Again, it's get super creative with what you're using around your house. 3 rounds for time. For the fitness version of that, 20 squat to jumping jacks, 10 inchworms. Remember, an inchworm is where we're standing tall, feet down to the ground, walk yourself out to a plank, and then you're going to walk yourself back. On those inchworms, you don't have to do a push-up, and then you're going to do 10 object dips. That's the unweighted version. 3 rounds of that. All kinds of fun to be had. I'll be sure to put out our Sunday challenge. A lot going on there. I'll try and do that a little bit earlier. I was a little late last Sunday. I apologize. And all right, so real quick, some things to talk about is we got the CrossFit HQ 3-week WOD fundraiser. Again, you can donate through the HQ website. You can give that to us direct if you would rather. Again, our promise to you is we're going to use that money for equipment. And in the worst case scenarios, then we're going to use that to just survive and pay our rent. I don't think it's going to come to that. Again, I hope everyone's doing good. I can't say enough how much we are thankful for the support. Shout out to Sean and anyone else who is orchestrating and helping out with the little nightly Tabata sessions. That's amazing. I appreciate it. It's not too late to sign up for the ROMWAD. Again, guys, if you don't have a stretching program that you use, this is easy peasy. Just tell me what time slot you want. I'll give you the login password, and you can get to it. Again, so awesome. Have a great weekend, Firebirds, and let's get after this. Out.